Let's have Christian in the middle with these ladies. Ladies getting together with a quick hug. There we go. All right, thank you, Christian. Ladies, stay right there. Getting closer for a hug. There we go. Beautiful. Ladies, follow up to the right this way. Catherine, hang out backstage. Over here, Catherine. Keep coming this way. This way. Come back this way. Yeah, we'll keep you back here. We'll see Catherine here shortly for the overalls. Going right into our Class B division. All 6 ladies on the line, please, Mr. Chris. All 6 ladies will get awarded medals today. All right. Christian Guzman in hand with 6 medals, away about 100 pounds on his left forearm. Christian, please take the 6th place medal to number 11, Cole Payton. Let's take that 5th place award to number 12, Jasmine Rincon. Christian, please take that 4th place medal to number 6, Gabriela Aguilar. In 3rd place, Christian, please take that 3rd place medal to number 7, Brittany Ennerfield. In 2nd place, number 2, Jordan Garcia, and winning your division, Kaylee Walker, number 5. All right, ladies, get in, squeeze in for a quick hug, a group picture with Christian. Smile for the camera. Thank you, Christian. Ladies, stay right there. Get back into that group and hug out. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Ladies, follow up to the right this way. We will see Kaylee back here shortly. Kaylee, just hang out backstage. Moving right into our Class C division. We have 2 in this division. All right. Christian ready with the medals. Christian, please take that 2nd place medal to number 10, Natalie Marsh, and winning your division, number 9, Gianna Stokes. Ladies, get in quick picture with Christian. Thank you, Christian. Ladies, stay right there, right in the middle. Quick hug with each other. There we go. Thank you, ladies. File off right this way. Gianna, we're going to take that medal off and hand it right to Chris. We're going right into our overalls. Let me have number 1, Catherine Pacheco. Number 5, Kaylee Walker. And number 9, Gianna Stokes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the overall. The winner wins the entire show. Handing it back to our head judge, Miss Julia.
Quarter turn to the right. Face the back. Quarter turn to the right. Face the front. One and 5 switch. Quarter turn to the right. Face the back. Quarter turn to the right. Face the front. Thank you, ladies.
Houston, Texas, who's your winner? All right. The next number I call wins the entire show in the figure division. This winner today gets a 3-month sponsorship with Alpha Elite and $1,000 cash prize awarded by the man himself, Mr. Christian Guzman. Christian, please take the award to number 1, Catherine Pacheco. Congratulations, Catherine. A job well done. Who's here for Classic Physique? Judges, please scratch number 13 on your score sheets, and number 14, please change that number to 171. All right, in Classic Division, Class A, our first athlete, number 16, Saul Vidal. 10 seconds. And time. Thank you, Saul. Please come back this way. Our next competitor, number 17, Omar Navarro. Thank you, Omar. Next up, number 19, Thomas Schuster. Ten seconds. And time. Thank you, Thomas. Our last competitor in this division, number 171, Isaiah Hackney.
I say y'all having a good time out there. I say y'all having a good time out there.
They can't, they won't, they never will. Stop the party, stop the party, stop the party. They can't, they won't, they never will. Stop the party, stop the party, stop the party. They can't, they won't, they never will. Stop the party, stop the party, stop the party.
10 seconds.
They won't, they never will. Stop the party, stop the party, stop the party. Okay, drop it.
Thank you, Isaiah. Let's bring all four gentlemen back online. And we're going to hand it over to our head judge today, Mr. Brandon.
In 17 and 19 switch. Quarter turn to your right.
I said fire to the roof, boy.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Front double bicep.
Okay, drop it.
Favorite side chest. Face the back. Back double bicep. Face the front, guys. Can I have 17 and 19 switch? Let's do abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose? Thanks, guys.
All right, gentlemen, fall off to the right. We will see these gentlemen back here for finals shortly. All right, moving right into our Class B division. There are 10 athletes in this class, so we're going to break them up into two groups. The first group of 5 presenting in front of our judges.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? No, they can't play on my court.
Thanks, guys.
Hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. What's my favorite
All right, bringing out our next 5 in the Class B division.
Can't play on my court, can't hang
On the center line for fresh presentation.
blow the whistle. No telling what you do. Blow the whistle. Ain't no telling. No telling. Blow the whistle. No telling what you do. Blow the whistle. Ain't no telling. No telling.
Quarter turn to your right.
Blow the whistle. Ain't no telling. No telling. Blow the whistle. No telling what you do. Whole lot of hate.
Quarter turn to your right.
If you ain't getting hypey in this, then you're basic. Ain't no telling what she did. She ain't say, come on the gas on mama. Got me higher than a spaceship. I got hello. Then they
Quarter turn to your right.
Yo, go. She get me got a mean in the cuckoo. Kick into that new Lil Jon Mac Drake. Getting stupid dumb. Extra lit. She gon' pop that. Shorty.
Quarter turn to your right.
And I'ma pop my collar. Cause I'm extra lit. Bring the bottles to a split. And get some extra tips. And if the bumper's out of pocket, we got extra chips. See on stage. Working on stage.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right, we'll see these folks back up on stage. Moving right into our individual presentations. Our first athlete, number 245, Teague Speakman.
Bring the 80s back, 80s back, bring the 80s back, the 80s back, 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 bring the 80s back, 80s back, bring the 80s back, the 80s back, 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 back,
Back to reality, back to life, back to reality. Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on?
10 seconds.
Tell me what you know about me. Welcome to the city where it's sweet. You know I'll be taking vanity. That's why I can fit up in
And time. Thank you, Teague. Our next competitor, number 22, Caleb Wyatt.
Hear them saying, baby, bring the bounce back. You gon' maybe have to bring the bounce back. Hey, now say who gon' sit my way? Come right, alright, baby. Say who gon' sit my way? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? Bring that bounce back.
Bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce. One time to the beat, just bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce. One time to the beat, just bounce, come on, bounce.
10 seconds.
One time to the beat, just bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce. One time to the beat. Girls get the jiggling, girls get the jiggling.
And time. Thank you, Caleb. Our next competitor, number 23, Scott McLeod. 10 seconds.
You wanna wipe, I'ma tell you what I really like it. Whole lot of diamonds, icy, bigger. They could pipe up. And you know that I like it when you spit it.
And time. Thank you, Scott. Moving right into our next athlete, number 26, Gabriel Di Stefano.
So when I got him CC, on me, love it, yeah, deep dish. You a married nigga, then peep this. I can keep a secret. I'ma bounce this for a rich. I'ma get a bag, oh, cold, nigga. You can't f with me if you ain't got that cash. You wanna see some? I'll wiggle it. You gotta spin it. I'll wiggle it. You gotta spin it.
Ten seconds. And time. Thank you, Gabriel. Our next competitor, number 27, Tyler Jones. Thank you, Tyler. Our next competitor, number 28, Jacob O'Neill. Ten seconds. Thank you, Jacob. Our next competitor, number 30, Ari Brookman. Ten seconds. Thank you, Ari. Next competitor, number 33, Coleman Shrizan. 10 seconds. And time. Thank you. Our next competitor, number 34, Gabriel Evans.
Baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé.
Baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé.
Trato, trato y queda en nada. Peleamos otra vez, otra vez, otra vez. Otra vez, otra vez. Trato, trato, a veces me habla y a veces no tan bien. Porque como un bebé. Mami ya, me cansé de pelear. No, baby ya.
10 seconds.
Que yo responda y solo dame un break. Creo que es como la ley. No diga de nuevo que trátame bien, que así que baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí.
And time. Thank you, Gabriel. Rounding out the division, number 280, Wyatt Lawley.
Baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí. Me gusta la manera que tú lo mueves así. Baila pa' mí, trátame bien, que trato y queda en nada. Peleamos otra vez. Trato, a veces me habla y a veces no tan bien, porque como un bebé. Mami ya, me cansé de pelear. Baby ya, no esperes que yo responda.
10 seconds.
Break, creo que es como la ley. No digas de nuevo, ok, trátame bien. Yo no estoy pa' pleito. Baila que yo me deleito. Arriba de mí,
And time.
claro que tienes razón. Yo no voy a discutir.
We're going to bring all 10 athletes out on the diagonal. We're going to hand it back to our head judge, Mr. Brandon. Houston, Texas, is this somebody you like? Let me hear you scream their numbers.
Baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí. Me gusta la manera que tú lo mueves así. Baila pa' mí, baila pa' mí.
Can I have 23, 27, 28, 33, 34, 280.
Te gusta mi sensualidad y que soy del bosque también como Jenny.
28 and 27 switch. 27 and 23 switch.
Siempre picante, si te toqueo yo no creo que aguante.
280 and 33 switch.
Arrogante, tu novio me ve y se le cambia el semblante. Todos se mueren por probar de mi veneno. Y lo que quiero es mío aunque sea.
Front double bicep.
Hacen arroba por mi figura, quieren conmigo, Hacen Ibiza cuando yo llego, dicen manita,
Favorite side chest. Let's face the back. Back double bicep. Let's face front. Can 34 and 23 switch. Abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose. Let's do a front double bicep again. And just relax, guys.
A very tough class in front of us. Here is Class B division.
Thanks, guys.
All right, folks, fall off to your right. Right here. Everybody else on the diagonal, please, to the center line.
In 245 and 26 switch. Front double bicep. Favorite side chest. Back double bicep. Face the front. Abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose.
I want to try something right now. See, they don't do this anymore. I'm gonna sing something, and I want the guys to sing with me.
Thanks, guys.
It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? And then the ladies go.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm thinking about really living with you. Guys sing. It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? And ladies, I don't know, but I'm thinking about really living with you.
All right, moving right into our Class C. Judges, please scratch number 36. Scratch number 36. We have 9 in this division.
Quarter turn to your right. 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 Thanks, guys. Quarter turn to your right. 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 Thanks, guys.
Judges, please add number 3-1 to this division. Number 3-1-31. And back to our head judge, Mr. Brandon, for call-outs.
Can I have number 32, 35, 37, 40, 41, 47, 47 and 35 switch? Can 40 and 32 switch? Run double bicep. Favorite side chest. Back double bicep. Abdominal thigh. Can 40 and 35 switch? Favorite classic pose? Just face the front now. Thanks, guys. Okay, 31 and 38 switch. Front double bicep. Favorite side chest? Back double bicep. Face the front. 39 and 15 switch. Do abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose? Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Moving right into our Class D division, we have 3 gentlemen. We're bringing all of them out on the individual line right now. And we're heading it to our head judge for call-outs.
Quarter turn to your right. 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 Can 46 and 43 switch? Front double bicep. Favorite side chest? Back double bicep. Let's face the front. Let's do abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose? Thanks, guys.
All right, we will see these three gentlemen back here for their posing routines. A few minutes for the judges to tally up the scores. We're going to bring out our Class A competitors individually to pose to their routine. Our first competitor, number 16, Saul Vidal. Begin.
and I've been in Trillis. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell us all. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Deadshot, headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer Croc, came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini.
Thank you, Saul. Our next competitor, number 17, Omar Navarro. Thank you, Omar. Our next competitor, number 19, Thomas Schuster.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. A little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. A little unsteady. Mama, come here. Approach, appear. Daddy, I'm alone. 'Cause this house don't feel like home. If you love me, don't let go.
Thank you, Thomas. Rounding out the division, number 171, Isaiah Hackney.
Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop her. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop her. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving.
Thank you, Isaiah. All right, let's bring all 4 competitors back out on the diagonal.
If I'm honest, what I miss is I know what to say. And the feeling of your lips, and it haunts me every day. When you tell me what you're thinking, but I already know. Screw this, I don't wanna let it go. Oh yeah, so can we pretend that I'm 22 today, dancing on the tables with you? Oh yeah, can we pretend?
All right, Christian is ready with our top 4 placings. Christian, please take that 4th place medal to
We won't think
number 16, Saul Vidal.
that we like these fake ass dudes. Oh yeah, can we pretend? 'Cause I already sleep with you.
Please take that 3rd place medal to number 171, Isaiah Hackney. Second place to number 19, Thomas Schuster. And winning the division at number 17, Omar Navarro.
22 today, dancing on the tables with you. Oh yeah, can we pretend that we all end up okay? I just wanna forget with you. Oh yeah, can we pretend?
Guys, getting closer. There we go. Picture with Christian. You guys can hug it out. There we go. Hug it out. Nice. Thank you, Christian. Guys, stay right there on the line. On the line. Front double bicep, please. Or your favorite classic pose. Thank you, guys. Guys, file off to the right over here. All right, moving right into our Class B division. Our first poser today, number 245, Mr. Teague Speakman.
Silence the doubt in your mind. You are by design a victor. Know in your heart you're alive. Destiny is on your side. Every step, every storm, light the flame for the toy. When you feel the rain, when you hit the floor, it's for this you were born. For the touchdown pain, when you feel those thorns, when it hurts to stay, you know to leave hurts more. So you light the way, 'cause you know for sure it's for this you were born.
Thank you, Teague. Our next competitor, number 22, Caleb Wyatt. Thank you, Caleb. Our next competitor, number 23, Scott McLeod.
On a long and
east of Omaha. You can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star.
Thank you, Scott. Our next competitor, number 26, Gabriel DeStefano.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy. Flight, ayy, not for the night, ayy. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Pay the price, yeah. Think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Baggage in my ice, Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like, yeah. Lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I took, wet like on Book, wet like on Lizzie. I be spinning valley circle blocks till I'm busy. Like where is he? No one seen him. I'm trying to clean him. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to.
Thank you, Gabriel. Our next competitor, number 27, Tyler Jones.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, 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 good. And I'm feeling good. Got my. And I'm feeling good. Got my. And I'm feeling.
Thank you, Tyler. Our next competitor, number 28, Jacob O'Neill. Thank you, Jacob. Our next competitor, number 30, Ari Brookman. Give it up for Ari, ladies and gentlemen. Our next competitor, number 33, Coleman Shrazan.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Now they're right upon me. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love? When I dream of dying, I never feel so low.
Thank you, Coleman. Our next competitor, number 34, Gabriel Evans.
I can't go any further than this. Ooh, I want you so badly. It's my biggest wish.
Cool. I spend my time just thinking about you. Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to do. Hey girl, what's up? It used to be just me and you.
I spend my time just thinking about you. Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to do. Hey girl, what's up, girl? What's up?
Halfway, right at the borderline is where I'm going away. For you, I'll be looking out night and day. Took my heart to the limit, and this is where I'll stay.
Boy, Gabriel. Man, I think he's calling you out, Jeremy Potvin. Rounding out the division in Division B, number 280, Wyatt Lawley. There we go, Wyatt. That's how you close out the division. All right, folks. We're going to call out top 5 in numerical order. Please, gentlemen, listen for your numbers. And please look for Mr. Chris on the diagonal. In numerical order, please let me have number 23, number 27, number 28, 34, and number 280. Once again, 23, 27, 28, 34, and 280. I think Heidi's ready to present awards. All right. Heidi, please take the 5th place medal too. And number 23, Scott McLeod. Please take that 4th place medal too. Number 34, Gabriel Evans.
I'ma throw 20 racks on the block. 3 phones on my
Please take that third place award to number 280, Wyatt Lawley.
with the bitches, I'm invincible. Diamond said invisible. God ain't been a Jew. Want me to be miserable, but I can never miss a
Heidi, please take that second place award to number 27, Tyler Jones. And winning this division, number 28, Jacob O'Neal.
A spot, then I post up. Just wanna know if I'm single, tell her yes, sir. And I see you dance on the gram, tell her shake some. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm eat the choncha. Yeah,
Guys, get in for a picture together. Here we go.
down, now you glowed out. Got a new, took a new route. She a rock star, that's no doubt.
Thank you, Heidi. Guys, stay right there. Your favorite classic pose, please, for the camera.
Why you think she in a rush when she leaving the house? I'ma sip, I'ma clip, I'ma dip, then I'm out. Hey, Macarena. Put the chop on.
Just hold it. Hold the pose, guys, for the camera.
Tell them give me 1 minute.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Follow up to your right.
Hey, Macarena. Ay, chop on and turn him to a sprinter. Just on my dick, tell him give me 1 minute. Hey, Macarena. Aight.
Moving right into our Class C division. We have number 32, first to pose. Our first competitor, number 32, Chris Leskowski. Thank you, Chris. Our next competitor, number 35, Dylan Vasquez.
We're leaving together, but it's still farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving the ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown.
All right, our next competitor, number 37, Sebastian Torres.
You never go away, so I guess I gotta stay now.
Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night. Oh, 100 years need a place to hide, but I can't find one near when I feel alive outside. I can't find my fear.
Isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone.
Hello, welcome home.
Thank you, Sebastian. Our next competitor, number 38, Brandon Flores. Thank you, Brandon. Our next competitor, number 39, Dakota Dillon.
Did all alright. Had no need to fight tonight. Cast me far away. Play these little games. Acting all okay. Today. Cast me far away. Play these little games. Acting all okay. Today.
Thank you, Dakota. Coming in with that bass. Our next competitor, number 40, Devon Palumbo. Thank you, Devon. Our next competitor, number 15, Francis Aghetto.
We're leaving together, but it's still farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth. Who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving the ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown.
Thank you, Francis. Our next competitor, Mr. Garen Collins, number 41.
I don't wanna pacify. I don't wanna drag you down, but I'm feeling like a prisoner, like a stranger in a no-name town. I see all the angry faces, afraid that could be you and me, talking about what might have been, and thinking about what it used to be. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Giving in can't be wrong.
Thank you, Garen. Our next competitor, number 47, Alec Sanchez.
Everything is new to me. Sleepless in a desert. the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman.
Thank you, Alec. Rounding out the division, number 31, Vu Dai. My bad, sir. Dewey Vu. I butchered his name. I'm sorry, my man. All right. The next 5 numbers I call out are the 5 Georgians have scored in top 5. In numerical order, please let me have number 32, number 35, number 37, number 40, and number 47. Once again, 32, 35, 37, 40, and 47.
I know your friends think we crazy. But when you get off work, all we gotta do is.
All right, Christian's ready with top 5 medals. Christian, please take that 5th place award to number 40, Devon Palumbo. Let's take that 4th place award to number 37, Sebastian Torres. Please take that 3rd place award to number 32, Chris Lukowski. Christian, please take that 2nd place medal to number 35, Dylan Vasquez. And winning your class is 47, Alec Sanchez. Give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, getting close to each other real quick. Get closer. We're a picture with Christian. There we go. All right, thank you, Christian. Guys, your favorite classic pose, facing the camera, please. Thank you, guys. Files off stage right. Moving right into our Class D division. We had 3 competitors in this class. Our first competitor, number 42, Johnny Boran.
I was born in a thunderstorm. I grew up overnight. I played alone, I played on my own, but I survived. But I'm still breathing.
Thank you, Johnny. Our next competitor, number 43, Rafael Perez.
It's gonna take a bit of work. Oh, work. Now that you're here. Whoa, work. 'Cause people come and go. But I think you should know that I think this will work.
Thank you, Rafael. Our next competitor rounding out the division, Class D, number 48, Clint Riggin.
So I ball so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. But first, gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Ball so hard, this shit crazy. Y'all don't know that don't phase. The next could go 0 for 82 when I look at you like you the gravy. Ball so hard, where? We ain't even Pope be here. Ball so hard since we here. It's only right that we be fair. Psycho, I'm libo to go Michael. Take your pick. Jackson, Tyson, Jordan. Game 6. Ball so hard, got a broke clock. Rollies that don't tick tock. All the Mars that's losing time. Hidden behind all these big rocks. Ball so hard, I'm shocked too. I'm supposed to be locked up too. You escape, but I escape. You be in Paris, get messed up too. Ball so hard, let's get fake.
Thank you, Clint. All right, Chris, let's have these three gentlemen back on the line. Number 42, Johnny. Number 43, Rafael. And number 46, Clint. Christian ready with top 3 medals. Christian, please take the 3rd place award, too. Number 43, Rafael Perez. Please take that 2nd place medal, too. Number 42, Johnny Boren. And winning your class, number 46, Clint Riggin. All right, you guys get in for a picture with Christian. Thank you, Christian. Guys, stay right there. Stay right there. Your favorite classic pose facing the camera, please. All right, we're going to go right into our overall class. Let's bring out our class winners. Omar Navarro, Jacob O'Neill, Alex Sanchez, and Clint Riggin. I'm gonna hand it off to our head judge, Mr. Brandon.
28 and 17 switch. Quarter turn to your right. 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 Front double bicep. Favorite side chest. Back double bicep. Face the front. Can 46 and 47 switch? Abdominal thigh. Favorite classic pose? 17 switch. Front double bicep. Thanks, guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We got the overall. Guys, this is what we call a pose down. Houston, Texas, you ready for a pose down? Let's go.
You can be when you look this clean, I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG, I'm a classic man.
Actually, hold on, guys. I gave you guys a promise yesterday. I need my man Jeremy Popman to join me on stage right now for an official pose down with these guys. Jeremy, please make your way on stage this way. Come on this way. Guys, you guys are about to pose down one of the best in the world right now. And we're gonna make this happen. Hey, Houston, Texas, we gotta change things up on Halloween weekend. Where's Jeremy? Come on, Jeremy. This big body guy. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, weighing in at 205 pounds and 5'5", gonna pose down with our overall classic bodybuilders today. Here we go. There we go, Jeremy. Take that up. Come on, Houston, y'all can make some noise for these guys on stage. There we go. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, guys. Let's have you back on the line with Chris right over here. My man Jeremy always shows up. Always shows up. All right. Who do we have, Houston? Call it a number. Who do I have? Who's winning the show today? All right, winning the entire show. A 3-month exclusive sponsorship with Alpha Elite and $1,000 check signed and dated by my man Christian Guzman. Winning the show today, number 28, Jacob O'Neal. Thank you, Jacob. Hit that back post. Give it up for Jacob one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Went into the entire show. Folks, we're going to take a quick 5 minute, literally, the judges for a quick bio break. Jerry Popman to get some water in his system for a quick pose down. Once again, with the bodybuilders. I'm going to change it up today. I'm messing with Jeremy. 5 minutes, we will start off with the women transformation. Houston, Texas, are you here to see some women in their transformation class and make some noise? That's what I'm talking about.
dale zumba. Los dejo ciego con la vibra que me alumbra. Heiras pa' la tumba, nosotros pa' la rumba. Toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby. Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend the dinero. We party to the extremo, baby. Toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby. Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend the dinero. We party to the extremo, 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 extremo. Ritmo. Yo te como sin vid, a capela, suave que la noche espera. Ya te encendí como vela y te apago cuando quiera. Negra hasta la noche como pantera. Ella coge el plano y lo desmantela. No es de Puerto Rico y me dice mera. Tranquila, yo pago, guarda tu cartera. For real, Medellín, que lo dulce que tenga que pedir, te seguí, me cambié de carril, María, no sé si lo ven. For real, Medellín, que lo dulce que tenga que pedir, te seguí, me cambié de carril, María, no sé si lo ven. Como sin vid, a capela, suave que la noche espera. Ya te encendí como vela y te apago cuando quiera. Negra hasta la noche como pantera. Ella coge el plano y lo desmantela. No es de Puerto Rico y me dice mera. Tranquila, yo pago, guarda tu cartera. For real, Medellín, que lo dulce que tenga que pedir, te seguí, me cambié de carril, María, no sé si lo ven. For real, Medellín, que lo dulce que tenga que pedir, te seguí, me cambié de carril, María, no sé si lo ven. Y a cualquier malla le marco.
Shake that booty like a money maker. Yeah. Shake the booty like a money maker. Shake the booty like a money maker. Yeah. Shake that bitch like a money maker. Yeah. Shake that bitch like a money maker. Shake like a money maker. Yeah.
All right, judges, back on the table, please. We're about to get started.
Down where the good Lord split it. Hallelujah, I'm still here, still bringing it to ya. Like Buddha, good girls know how to get hard to ya. I'm all done up in my Sunday best. No, I get shame 'cause I love this dress. Hung over hard to go totally mess. Doing my best, yes, I'm blessed. Oh, if you couldn't tell, we can always find the trouble. We don't need no help. Singing, oh, mama raised me well, but I don't wanna go to heaven without praising hell. Get it?
All right, I think we're ready to get started. Houston, Texas, over 60 beautiful women are about to take the stage. Are you ready for some wellness transformation, ladies? Here we go. All right, our first competitor in this division, we have number 48, Elizabeth Aguilar.
Oh, dang, this that beat like this, wanna shake my Oh, dang, this that beat like this, wanna shake my Oh, dang, this that beat like this, wanna shake my Ooh, Lord, feeling it. Beat like this, make me feel that power. If you couldn't tell, we can always find the trouble. We don't need no help. Singing, oh, mama raised
Thank you, Elizabeth. Our next competitor, number 49, Annie Amador. Thank you, Anai. Our next competitor, number 50, Anaya Awal. Thank you. Our next competitor, number 53, Jennifer Brown. Thank you, Jennifer. Our next competitor, number 54, Erica Camacho.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring.
Thank you, Erica. Our next competitor, number 55, Amanda Carranza.
I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody.
Thank you. Our next competitor, number 56, Karen Carrasco. Thank you, Karen. Our next competitor, number 58, Trina Crossland. Our next competitor, judges, please watch this number. Number 57, Desiree De Jesus, 57. Thank you, Desiree. Our next competitor, number 60, Kayla Dioka. Thank you, Kayla. Our next competitor, number 61, Lorena Dominguez. Thank you, Lorena. Next up, number 62, Demi Dorsey. Thank you, Debbie. Our next competitor, number 63, Taylor Egerton. Thank you, Taylor. Our next competitor, number 64, Eden Everett. Thank you, Adon. Number 65 is up next, Michelle Feeney. Thank you, Michelle. Next up, number 66, Sarah Thielmere. Thank you, Sarah. Next up, number 68, Jacqueline Gandara Valderas. Thank you, Jacqueline. Next up, number 70, Jessica Garcia. Thank you, Jessica. Next up, number 71, Alexis Green. Thank you, Alexis. Next up, number 72, Melody Hale. Thank you, Melody. Next up, number 74, Morgan Hanning. Thank you, Morgan. Next up, number 75, Lizette Hernandez.
And placed them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. Ooh, you make me.
Next up, number 76, please welcome to the stage, Candace Ingram.
So I say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. Say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
Thank you, Candace. Next up, number 80, Sarah Johnson.
I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my D, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. Ooh, you
Thank you, Sarah. Next, please welcome 81, Lexi Lamar.
So they say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I never seen things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all.
Next up, please help me welcome number 82, Sydney Langto.
Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you move it all again. Dance for me, oh. Move for me, eh.
Next up, please help me welcome 83, Melina Leon.
Why do I feel like I'm drowning? Like I'm running out of air. Why do I feel like I'm falling? When I'm nowhere near the edge. Just let me know. Can you be the one to hold?
Thank you, Melina. Next up, number 84, Jesse Lockhart.
Could you be the one to go when I lose control?
Next up, please help me welcome number 85, Amber Macias.
I know I can be destructive.
Thank you, Allison. Next up, please help me welcome number 87, Christina Maxwell. Next up, number 86, Allison Maxey. Next up, number 88, Lauren McElroy. There we go, Lauren. Next up, please help me welcome number 89, Erica McGee. Thank you, Lauren. Next up, number 90, Chelsea Medina. Thank you, Chelsea. Next up, 91, Samantha Miller. Next up, number 93, Nikki Albaran Newell. Thank you, Nikki. Next up, number 145, Kamara Nuswa Hewa. Next up, please have me welcome number 94, Erica Orr. Thank you, Erica. Next up, number 95, Melanie Ouyang.
by step. I won't you give me that left, right, left? Won't you give me that left, right, left? I won't you give me that step by step? Won't you give me that step by step?
Thank you, Melanie.
Give me that left, right, left? Won't you
Next, please help me welcome number 96, Adriana Perez.
Cause I heard on the radio, and she always go harder. She's keeping you on your toes, perfectly focused, lost in the moment. You got that. Just take it step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got that left, right, left. Leave 'em coming back some more. You got that step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got that. You got that.
Thank you, Adriana. Next up, please help me welcome number 97, Jessica Perez. Next, please let me welcome number 98, Kim Peters.
My heart, it was made of stone. I was out there seeking after hours for money, looks, and power, but all that goes and always gold. And just give me some love, 'cause I'm running out of that feeling. Doctor, prescribe me that drug.
Thank you, Kim. Next up, number 99, Claudia Hodorsky.
Baby, turn me on, turn me on. Baby, turn me on, turn me on. Baby, turn me on, turn me on. You know just what I need. I'm
Next up, number 100, Katana Prokop.
You know just what I need. If your heart is broken, you should call someone. You can die.
Thank you, Katana. Next up, number 104, Aide Rodriguez.
You're just wasting your life if you can't get up. Call the doctor, doctor. You know just what I need.
Next up, number 105, Keisha Rodriguez.
Got footed through falling down. 'Cause you're going to my head. Can I recognize the sound of my own heart calling? And I found somewhere, and I found somewhere that I belong.
Thank you, Keisha. Next, please help me welcome number 103, Marciela Rodriguez. Thank you, Marciela. Next up, number 106, Natalie Shenek. Next, please help me welcome number 107, Mandy Scott. Thank you, Mandy. Next up, 108, Tori Scott. Thank you, Tori. Next up, please help me welcome number 109, Lainey Selby.
I'm on a roll where you've been. We're protected with my soul where you've been. Is your GPS even on where you've been? Matter of fact, I don't even care where you've been. Bad vibes get off of me. Out of here with that victory. Treat my goals like property. Collecting like Monopoly. I probably won't come if there's not a fee. And if they try, come
Thank you, Lainey. Please help me welcome 110, Cassie Selner. Thank you, Cassie. Next up, number 111, Jessica Stewick.
Collecting like Monopoly, like property. Won't come if there's not a fee. And if they try, come stop at me. I show them my discography. I like women and men. Next up, get much, need a 20, twin. You mistrack my life if I gave you my pin. Even though we gave up the 90% for the win, I've been on a roll where you
Thank you, Jessica. Next up, number 112, Cagney Stefan.
Matter of fact, I don't even care where you've been. Hell no, I don't even care where you've been. Hell no, I don't even care. Remember when we made a fucking album up that clicker? And never track my vocals, so shout out to every feature. It's been building up, I guess it's friendship like Home Depot. I'm so thankful working with my best friend, she the chica, yeah.
Thank you, Alexis. Cagney. Next up, number 67, Alexis Swindle.
I got girlies on my phone though. I ain't never called no. All about my business. Can I get a witness? Amen, hallelujah, hallelujah. Gonna roll me up a stern and I'm in another July.
Thank you, Alexis. Next, please help me welcome number 117, Holly Wagner.
No, yo nunca me rindo. Yo siempre estoy listo. Yo hago lo que quiero cuando quiero. Yo no te necesito, es en serio. A mí nomás me gusta el dinero. Viene primero. Oh, feel like I've been lost up in a small world. Like the but I'ma fuck it till the toe.
Thank you, Holly. Next up, number 118, Amber Wayland.
Always coming back just like my ex-girl. Mírame, yo no te hago daño, pero si tienes miedo, empezamos lento, es nuestro momento. Si quieres fondo, I ain't never called no. All about my business, can I get a witness? Amen, hallelujah, hallelujah. Gonna roll me up a stone.
Next up, please help me welcome number 119, Amber Welsh.
Me rindo, no. Yo siempre estoy listo, no. Yo nunca me rindo, yeah. Okay. Yo siempre estoy listo.
Took a trip to DR, they know just who we are. Let her smoke a leaf cause she told me she gon' need more. Took a trip to Cabo, ran into a model. Started taking shots, but now we drinking out the bottle. Went to Puerto Rico, smoking like a sligo. Partying all night, she asked me what I'm trying to sleep on. Went to Barcelona, brought some marijuana. Never smoked before, I think I turned into a stoner. Spanish girls in Cali, come out to the valley. Always hit my phone and they go nuts if they can't have me. Took a trip out to Ibiza, rolled a couple trees up. They love some young Khalifa.
Rounding out the division one more time, number 61, Lorena Dominguez.
Get a witness. Amen, hallelujah, hallelujah. Gonna roll me up a stern and I'm in another July. Yeah, yo nunca me rindo, no. Yo siempre estoy listo, no. Yo nunca me rindo, yeah. Yo siempre estoy listo.
My brothers don't die, we just rusty bark. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop.
Houston, Texas, that was 60 of you beautiful women in the Transformation Challenge. Let's bring him all out. I need you guys to give him a big, big, big round of applause, please. I need you guys to get louder for them, please. All 60 beautiful women.
You ain't got a clue, let's be honest.
There's a story behind every one of them.
I put in the work and take the profit. Looking at my girl like what a goddess. Thank God. Rule number 2, don't make the promise. If you can't keep the deal, then just be honest. I can never die, I'm Chuck Norris. The government of Boris, yeah. I'm a villain, killing when I'm barring. Brothers in the hood, just like the movie that I'm starring. Service in my whip, I phone the boss to bring my car in. I could probably take a chick, but I just
Keep going, Houston, Texas, keep going.
don't know what you for. Catch me up and slow in my sliders and my shorts.
It takes a lot to be up here in these bikinis. Give them the respect that they deserve.
Yeah, I used to hit it, but you're stuck with her. Man, I wouldn't even try my luck with her. Yeah, let's say I'm bougie. Way too exclusive. Chilling in Dubai, know I get it all inclusive. Now, may I ask if you can find it in your spirit? To leave us all alone and go and mind your business. Looking in the mirror, saying my key or the illest. When I'm James Bond, trying to live my movie like I'm Idris. So we telling them, look, my brothers don't die, we just rusty walk. I tell you, got to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. My brothers don't die, we just rusty walk. I tell you, got to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
Houston, Texas, give it up for these ladies. If there's a number you like, I need you guys to yell it out right now. 60 of the strongest women I've seen on stage right now. Give them a standing ovation. They deserve it. Let's go. Ladies, huddle around my man Christian. All my shorter ladies, you guys can get up front. There we go. Toby, you good? Tighter, girls, tighter, tighter. Let's get my shorter ladies take a knee if you ladies can. Take a knee in the front. Tight, tight, tight. There we go. Get tighter. There we go. I'm gonna change it up. Ladies, both hands in the air. Both hands in the air right now. Excellent. Thank you, Christian. I'm gonna change it up. Ladies, you guys want to pose on stage? I'm gonna let you pose on stage. Let's go. Pose for Houston. Go up to the front of the stage. Take the stage is yours. They have worked really hard, Houston.
Show me that shit. Show me love. Show me love. Wobble on it. Wobble up. Wobble up. Wobble on it. Wobble up. Wobble up. Show me that. Show me love. Show me love. Show me that. Show me love. Show me. Wobble on it. Wobble up. Wobble up. Wobble on it. Wobble up. Wobble up. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
I want to see y'all wobble. Let's do this. We'll change it up. Ladies, rotate, rotate, move around the stage. You got all of Houston looking at you right now. The right side, left side, front of the stage. There we go. Take it. It's all yours. Slide. Slide.
Mama, don't be scared, you can let me inside. 8 rounds in me, we can do it all night. And I ain't tryna fight, see my future looking bright. If you ready for the pipe, I can give you what you like. Slide.
Bow down to the boys, me, you little hoe.
Slide.
Have respect for your way. Now it's time for Montana.
Brittany, I told you I got you.
Get the money, told T, get the butter. Had to tell her, I don't love her. Just slide.
slide, just slide.
Houston, Texas, one more time. Scream for these ladies. All right, ladies, let's have you back up at the circle, the semicircle that Chris had you guys back on.
Hustling, cooking all night. Future so bright, look at my life. Like it, slide, slide.
So some market is on the corner flagging me like, what's up with you? Silver Max B. What's up with boy? What's up with the crew? Is that new still in jail? What we do? I said, if you ain't up on things, boy, still a gang, waving my veins. Just slide, 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 just slide, slide, slide.
Houston, let them hear you. Houston, let them hear you. Forget the music. Let them hear you.
Slide, 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 slide. Creep around corners and then dipping through the grass. Yeah, right back on your motherfucking neck. Just slide, 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 just slide, 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 slide. Yeah.
Blueface, baby. Slide. Yeah, I slide. Bust it up for a real new. 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 Real new. Real new. Real new. Real new.
Informer, que no se gonna slow me up a player. I like keep on going down. Take them on the city, gonna slow me, stop somebody there. I like keep on going down. Informer, que no se gonna slow me up a player. I like keep on going down. Take them on the city, gonna slow me, stop somebody there. I like keep on going down. Don't be the nice young lady, intelligent, yes she juggling Ari. Everywhere me go, me never left her at all. Yes, they're gonna miss me at the Ram Dance Man. Ram it in a dance, in a
Thank you, ladies. Please file off to the right. Houston, Texas, one more time. Big round of applause for these beautiful ladies. One of the reasons I come back here 4 years in a row for these folks that have transformed.
Try to hustle me. You took my love, mistook it for weakness. I guarantee I won't repeat this. No, don't try to hustle me. I live my life like a bullet in a gun. Give it all my love till my patience is done. I know. Don't try to hustle me. So don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. And don't hustle me. So don't hustle me, no. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. A boy like you think you know it all. Build it up and you're bound to fall. Oh no, don't try to hustle me. I spend my days trying to do you right, but you've been blind, you can't see the light. Oh no, don't try to hustle me. 'Cause I live my life like a bullet in a gun. Give it all my love till my patience is done. I know. Don't try to hustle me. So don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. And don't hustle me. So don't hustle me. No. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me. Don't hustle me.
Ladies in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Fellas in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Everybody in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Get your hands up in the air. Ladies in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Fellas in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Everybody in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Get your hands up in the air.
Move it on my head, boy, baby. You know I never think before I jump.
baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the only one who lay down. She wanna rip you up, start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side. She never got a chance to hear my side. She never got a chance to hear my side. She never got a chance to hear my side. She never got. 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 I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toes. Fendi Capri pants and parachute clothes. I'm out to Diddy and City with 1 or 2 goals. I'm dropping them out of high school straight into the pros. I know, and I love it when you make your knees touch your elbows and break it down low to the floor. There you go. Now throw it on me slow, and every time I bust a rhyme, baby, give me some more. You say it like that when I hit it from behind, and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's my very next line. I use it time after time when I'm speaking my mind. It's no matter from shooting game to a pitch in the dime. I ask you who that is talking about the ticks. Somebody probably jealous cause they got hit. But ain't nobody else drop like this. Should we apologize? Just leave them pissed.
I got $500 in cash in case they don't take Amex. She wanted to see me, so now I'm headed to the annex. Sorority house, she snuck me in. She tried to keep quiet, couldn't hold it in. I mean, the bed was too springy, the room was too dingy. You really can't blame me, I found her on Hingy. Life is a movie, but the only acting I do is acting on impulse. No stress pimples, young boy vibing. I would like to thank Tim Cook for taking out the headphone jack on the iPhones. Now we only plug it in my phone. I'm talking baby bass cyclone, tall, dark, and handsome. I move steady, stack dubs. I am the
All right, folks, I think we're ready. The judges' scores are tallied. Ladies, once again, I salute you guys every year. Thank you guys for showing up. We are going to play 20 videos in no particular order on stage. And when your video gets played, you walk out right after the video is done. Okay, I'm going to play you a track, and right after the video is done, you walk out. And then we're going to award the top 10 out of the 20 that we pick. Video, we ready? Let's go.
My name is Erica, and I would love to share my weight loss journey with you guys. In 2018, I weighed at my heaviest at 300 pounds. By 2020, I had lost some weight and weighed 267 pounds. This journey was not easy. When I met my life coach trainer, Joe, he really helped me get back on track, and I saw the majority of my weight loss come off since 2020. I also like to give a big thank you to Sarah, my nutritionist and health coach, who helped me get back on track, and I've seen some amazing results and muscle growth as a vegan. As I share my journey, I want to share my number one tip that helped me get through it, as well as I am more than just a weight loss number. I want my story to be told as a testimony of resilience, dedication, hard work, and someone who wants to continue to inspire others. And it is very much possible to lose weight naturally with just the change of your mindset. So I hope you guys enjoy and get inspired by my video.
I would have to say my number one tip is changing your mindset. Once you change your mindset, so many doors open up. So instead of saying I cannot, start saying I can. I'm not able to do that push-up. Yes, you can. Keep pushing harder. So once you start changing that mindset and that thinking that we are so accustomed to, so many doors open up, and it's such a beautiful process, even though it's painful at first and it's so frustrating, and those tears come down when you're so frustrated because you just can't do this, or you just feel like it's impossible. That's when the magic happens, and then you start teaching yourself, and then you start pushing, then you start, that drive and that passion start coming out into whatever you do. So just remember, once you change your mindset, so many doors open up. So that's my tip.
Ladies and gentlemen, Erica Camacho. Thank you, Erica.
Everyone talks about the championships, but no one talks about the life afterwards. What happens when your career of being a college athlete comes to a close? You get lost in the freedom. Now I look up and I'm 30 pounds heavier. I knew something had to change.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Demi Dorsey.
My weight loss journey began in November 2017. At 300 plus pounds, I was tired. I had just got home from a trip to California with my brother, straight out of college and into my career as a teacher. This trip was a wake-up call. I tried strapping myself into the airplane, and with much struggle, it finally buckled. It wouldn't be the first time that I didn't fit into something. While in California, I could barely keep up with my brother, hiking, trying on clothes, self-control of my eating. I came back from this trip feeling like I needed to do something. Then, when we got back home, my dad was admitted into the hospital due to severe complications from diabetes. During this hospital stay, he pulled me off to the side and said, "Mama, I don't want you to end up like me. I was already pre-diabetic." True change doesn't happen unless it hurts enough. Seeing my dad like this, the most supportive person in my life, hurt. In a year, I lost my first 100 pounds by taking the time to learn about food and moving my body intentionally, breaking the habits that I had my entire life. I was left with loose skin and left in pain and a rash underneath the apron. When the pandemic hit, I began to think of finally getting the skin removed 2 years later. It was a huge decision, but decided to move forward with it. This would change my life. 6 weeks of recovery, things will be okay, right? No. At exactly the 6-week mark of my recovery, I had lost my dad so suddenly. My heart was sunken, my world caved in. I had lost the person that loved me unconditionally and supported me through everything. It didn't seem fair that I couldn't share this next chapter of my life with him. I was in a low place and fearful that I may fall back to my old habits. But instead, I moved forward with my dad in my heart and mind. I used fitness to keep me going and to cope. I started strength training and boxing for the first time. And today I step on stage with my dad right here by my side, 120 pounds lost. I have truly worked so hard to sculpt the woman that I always hoped I could be. In your honor, Dad, you are here with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Paige Gandara Valderas.
I started gaining weight faster than what I could see or feel. Before I knew it, I was the heaviest I've ever been. And I tried to work at it, and I tried to work out, and I started losing weight, but I still couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it. I still see an overweight girl. It was more than just physical weight I was carrying. It was emotional baggage from my past that was affecting my physical and mental health. I knew it wasn't going to be easy going into this, and I prepared myself mentally. But when I went through my breakup, it really crushed my spirit, and I began to struggle.
Girl, remember why you're doing it. Come on.
Shortly after that, I had to put down my dog of 12 years due to cancer. That was another heavy blow. And shortly after that, my dad almost died of COVID. It was a difficult time. I almost gave up. I almost gave up because I felt like I couldn't catch a break. I wasn't gonna make it. But I kept remembering how I felt. The physical pain I was in, the emotional pain I was in, and I could not give up on myself. So I didn't stop. I reminded myself of why I did this in the first place, and I did it to change, to be a better version of me, to put myself first, to show myself that I am worthy to be happy. And if I give up now and wait for just times to get better, then I'm never gonna do it, because life is always going to get in the way. There's always going to be something that is going to be your roadblock, no matter what direction you take. And it's up to you to just work your way around it. You just have to make that choice. This is my 6-month journey, and it's only the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome number 70, Jessica Garcia.
My name is Sarah Johnson, and I'm 33 years old. I'm an emergency room nurse, mother to 2 girls under 5, and wife to an active duty infantry officer in the Marine Corps. Blessed as my life has been, I have struggled with my weight my whole life. That intensified when I spent the last few years caring for everyone but myself. Like many moms, I'm the cook, the housekeeper, and even sometimes a solo parent when my husband is called to the field or a mission. That topped with long hours in an ER, I had stopped making the time and the effort to care for myself. I started where most people start, the bottom. Neglecting myself this way had led to my highest weight of 275 pounds. My name is Sarah Johnson, and I'm 33 years old. I'm an emergency room nurse, mother to 2 girls under 5, and wife to an active duty infantry officer in the Marine Corps. Blessed as my life has been, I have struggled with my weight my whole life. That intensified when I spent the last few years caring for everyone but myself. Like many moms, I'm the cook, the housekeeper, and even sometimes a solo parent when my husband is called to the field or a mission. That topped with long hours in an ER. I had stopped making the time and the effort to care for myself. I started where most people start, the bottom. Neglecting myself this way had led to my highest weight of 275 pounds. I silently battled deep depression, masked with a bubbly personality. I felt like I was trapped in a body that wasn't mine, and I was so deeply ashamed how far I'd let myself go that I had completely lost myself. To top this all off, I knew my daughters were watching and learning from this. What example would I set for them? That had to change. When it was finalized my husband would be deploying again, it was a huge wake-up call. I knew I needed something bigger to push myself because he would no longer be there to hold me accountable and step in with the kids when I needed help. That bigger accountability came in the form of a rhinestone bikini. I found a knowledgeable coach in a gym, quickly learning that the motivation you initially feel isn't present every day. There's no magic pill for discipline. The solution was simple. You fix your ponytail and you work harder than everyone else every single day. Somewhere between working overtime in the ER, navigating a deployment with kids, spending unknown amounts of time washing meal prep containers, and lots of late nights and early mornings at the gym, I found me again. My body was responding. I found the silent joy you get burning out the last reps of a set, the endless mind games you can play on a Stairmaster, the subtle ego boost at completing your workout before most people wake up for their day. The woman who's been inside all along came roaring back to life. I was once again present and active with my kids. I found confidence to do basic things I had avoided for years, like wearing shorts. Loose skin be damned. I found the woman my husband tirelessly reminded me was and had always been there, the one who's capable of doing everything I put my mind to. Today, as I step on this stage, I've lost over 60 pounds since my husband deployed in the beginning of May, and over 90 pounds this year. To my daughters, I love you more than I could ever express. To my husband, thank you for believing me when I didn't. With any luck, he's home and here with me today to once again be my biggest fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the stage, number 80, Sarah Johnson.
My name is Morgan, and I used to weigh 268 pounds. I spent 7 years exhausting all-or-nothing approach with diet and exercise with all failed attempts. In doing so, I became more frustrated with myself and frustrated with my body. It has left me with the feeling that as if I would never be strong enough to overcome the weight I desperately needed and wanted to lose. During these years, I found myself alone. I isolated myself due to the depression I felt from being so unhappy. It took me being put on insulin and several other medications that I would give myself 2017 to lose weight, and if I failed, I would undergo weight loss surgery. Spoiler alert, I did not succeed, so in June 2018, I had my surgery and it became the most evolving year of my life. I left an unhealthy marriage, I worked overtime to make it on my own, but I am thankful for every step I took in making this leap. It has led me down the path that I never thought would be possible. I stepped into the gym for the first time in 2019 and I haven't looked back. In the beginning, I followed social media workouts, researched how to count macros, how to make body composition changes through food and exercise. But I've learned that you cannot follow someone else, but you have to find your way, your desire, your want to change, and what works for you. I no longer have the all or nothing mentality. I have learned to push myself out of my comfort zone, such as stepping on stage here today. I have gained confidence in myself. I have gained a supportive husband. I have a positive relationship with people in my life that I never would have been able to achieve without finding my passion for fitness and a healthy lifestyle. I no longer feel like a failure, but strong and accomplished. I now realize that no one can do it for me. No one can show up for me other than myself. I have learned through fitness that my goals and challenges will be forever evolving, but taking care of my health is the best thing I can do for myself and my family. After losing over 100 pounds, I have gained a better life and a completely different outlook. I am proud of where I am compared to where I was 2 years ago. The girl I was never would have thought of doing a show like this and would never have felt worthy enough to be on stage here with everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the stage, number 74, Morgan Henning.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I used to be 353 pounds. I have always struggled with weight and have been obese my whole life. In 2018, I decided that I needed to make a drastic change. I pursued weight loss surgery and finally made it happen in 2019. 3 months after my sleeve surgery, my Crohn's disease decided to almost kill me. In the span of 2 months, I had 7 emergency life-saving surgeries with little to no answers, one of the last being my ileostomy bag. I started to heal, but never 100%. I suffered from major infections for the next couple of years on my abdomen. Due to the pain and infections, I had to live on and off at Mayo Clinic, barely able to walk by myself. In 2020, I was able to walk a little more and finally found courage to go to the gym, which started to become my favorite place. In May 2021, my doctor removed the infected abdomen skin because it was heading towards my organs. Learning to live with an ileostomy at first was a struggle. Depression, anxiety, fear, and being ashamed of my body was something I had to learn how to overcome. I realized that my ileostomy saved my life, and it gave me back my freedom and eventually strength and courage to go to the gym, which is my happy place and where I find my comfort. This competition is the scariest thing I could ever imagine doing, which is why I'm doing it. Pushing boundaries in myself, showing how far I've come from the obese girl, hospital girl, and now girl rocking a bag with space buns. I am Sydney, and this is my story.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sydney Langto.
I am weak. I am disgusting. I am a bad mom. I am worthless. These are the thoughts I had about myself for years. My name is Lauren, and I used to weigh almost 300 pounds. My story begins in a dark place where I was in a physically and verbally abusive relationship for years, and that made me doubt myself. I overate and used food as comfort to ease my pain. May 2020, I realized something had to change. I am a single mom to a very active boy. I am a nurse, and I have gotten 3 different nursing degrees. Even though I was achieving career goals, I still was unhappy about myself. One day, my son said, "Mom, I wish you would smile more," and this lit a fire in me I did not know existed. I put down the excuses. I started kickboxing, and I hired a nutrition coach, and the weight started to fall. But I wanted more, so I started strength training with I Am Lift and got drastic results. Now, I have lost over 100 pounds naturally, and my thoughts about myself have changed. I am strong, I am healthy, I am a role model, and I am not finished yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lauren McLeod. I am Hewa. My transformation weight began at 278 pounds. One day, my daughter was upset because a boy in her class was making fun of her mother. He stated that your mom is so fat and she runs behind an ice cream truck. I was hurt and that embarrassed because my child had to deal with that. One day, my sister friend said that you have a beautiful face, but you should stop getting fat. During Thanksgiving dinner, I stated that I will be training for the Marine Corps Marathon. Then my husband's cousins started laughing. That might sound harsh to many, however. That was motivation and then the start of my health journey. I was empowered to lose the weight because of all the mockery from others. I ran in the Marine Corps Marathon, and when I crossed the finish line, I was happy to see my family cheering me on, and that was my biggest reward. Now together, my family and I have ran many races together and collected over 200 medals and bibs across the United States of America. I'm currently participating in this bikini transformation contest, and that I am proud to say that I am 164 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for number 145, Hewa Kamara Neswa.
Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest knife wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown the mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And the mountain knows the feet I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 95, Shally Ouyang.
Hello, my name is Aida Rodriguez, and this is my transformation story. It begins at 280 pounds. I knew that I wanted a change. I knew that I wanted to be happy and be strong and be confident. I had been diagnosed with PCOS in 2016 and struggled with the medication for a while. I gained a lot of weight, and it just made me even more unhappy. I was sad, I hated looking at myself, and I knew that I wanted a change. So I did some extensive research and decided to get the gastric sleeve. In 2019, I got the gastric sleeve, and my life changed forever. I lost a lot of weight and decided that I wanted to hire a coach because I wanted to work towards the body that I've always had dreamed of. My coach is amazing and has helped me fall in love with bodybuilding. She's taught me about healthy lifestyles and balance and the mindset change that needed to happen in order for me to achieve all my goals. So when 2021 hit, I told her that I wanted to compete. I told her that I was ready, that my mindset was where it needed to be, and that I was ready to go all in. I got the support from my husband, my daughter, and my family, and of course my coach. And here we are, 140 pounds less, stepping on a stage with my confidence and my life back.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 104, Aida Rodriguez.
2 years ago when I decided to testify against my abuser. It was a full circle moment because the same week that I testified, I also had gastric bypass. It was a complete coincidence that they fell within the same week, but it was very life-changing. As I testified against my abuser, I was able to close that chapter of my life and begin working on myself, begin working on healing, and that also meant my weight loss. I began my weight loss journey with a gastric bypass and shortly after starting CrossFit. CrossFit completely changed my life. It not only made me stronger physically, but mentally. I've been able to conquer things I never in my life thought I would be able to do. I can run with my children. I can play with my children outside, something I never was able to do, being 300 pounds. Losing roughly 150 pounds has been so life-changing. This journey has been life-changing. It has made me a better person. It has made me have a better relationship with food, with fitness. This journey has just been the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome number 105, Kasia Rodriguez.
My name is Marisela Rodriguez, and I'm the oldest of 5 siblings. I'm a wife and a mother of 3 amazing boys who have not only been my reason to keep fighting, but also my motivation to keep going. Becoming a mother completely changed my life forever. When I had my second son, Moses, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And I remember thinking, was I going to be able to be there for him when he turned 1? Was I going to see my son walk? Would I still be alive to raise my boys? After having 3 surgeries, I was told I would never have any more babies, yet God always knows when the time is right. I had my son Noah with only half of an ovary. And short after giving birth to him, the cancer came back. I had to have a full hysterectomy and went into surgical menopause. Everything from there went downhill so fast, emotionally, physically, and mentally. I hated how I felt, I hated who I was, and I no longer wanted to live. I knew I had to make some changes, and so I began my weight loss fitness journey on February 6, 2020. Short after, COVID hit, and all the gyms were closed. I could no longer work out, and it all seemed impossible. How was I going to lose the weight? But I did not give up. I did not get defeated. I committed to do home workouts for a whole year, and I just recently went back to training on June 2021. And one of my goals was to be able to step on this stage today for me, to show me that it was possible, to show me and the woman that once cried every night that we made it, to show my boys that there are no limits and that they are capable of anything and everything they set their mind to. I want to leave my footprints today on this stage for me and for every woman who has fought the fight, for everyone who has lost their battle to cancer. This one's for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 103, Marciela Rodriguez.
Hi, my name is Mandy Scott, and I used to weigh 250 pounds until I decided it was time to change my life. I learned at a young age that food was the center to all feelings, so I ate my way through life. It was hard carrying all that weight, being bullied and called names. But I didn't know how to live without the food. I celebrated everything with food, yet I hated who I was. I would try and hide the shame with oversized clothes, but the truth was, I was out of control with everything in my life and knew it all had to change, and the madness of food had to stop. So I decided to join CrossFit. Progress was slow as I was battling the old me while trying to transform into the new me. This good, bad, happy, and sad life was on repeat until 2013 when it all came to a halt. My life had spun out of control. I was finally sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick of eating bad all the time. I was sick of being overweight. I was sick of wearing baggy clothes. I was tired of being worn out physically from carrying the extra weight. I just wanted to be healthy. So I moved and joined a new gym. The weight started to come off, and I would wake up happy, and food was no longer the center of my life. About 2015, I had lost right at 50 pounds with sheer hard work and dedication. I stayed consistent until a shoulder injury in 2018 that required surgery. Unfortunately, my CrossFit journey had come to an end. I tried to go back several times, but my body wouldn't let me do it anymore. The weight and the food started to find its way back into my life. I was falling into a depression, and I knew I had to find a new way to work out or I would lose this person I had fought so hard to become. My friend Lisa asked me to join her at the gym she was going to, and that was going well until COVID hit. It all came to an end. So I built a home gym, worked out daily, but I wasn't getting any results and could not get the weight I had gained back off. So I hired Kayla and Dan with AuthenFit in May of 2021, and well, here I am. I've lost over 100 pounds. I've learned how to make food my friend and not the enemy. I have learned how to love and celebrate me. And not only did I decide to lose the weight and get healthy, but as of September 28th, 2021, I am 8 years clean and sober.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Maddie Scott.
Hi, I'm Lainey, and this is my story. Around the age of 14, I started battling with serious mental health related illnesses where I became obese pretty quickly. I tried to lose weight several times over the last 10 years, but always ended up giving up as the results weren't immediate and didn't come easy enough. With the unfortunate pandemic arising last year, I was put out of work for 3 months, which left me at home and continuing to neglect my health. That time at home shook me up as I really saw what I was doing to myself. I felt like I hit rock bottom again. I was hurting everywhere, and overall I just felt terrible. I cried a lot. I reflected a lot. I knew if I wanted to have a good quality of life, I'd have to change. I made small, realistic changes, which eventually turned into bigger changes as time went on. I developed this insane love for lifting. I used every workout and emotion in me to think about the things that I've been tackling: my depression, anxiety, my back pain, vitamin deficiency, pre-diabetes, high cholesterol, arthritis, which I still continue to deal with, several knee dislocations in both knees, which led to knee surgery at the end of 2019. I use every workout to remind myself of how far I've come and what I'm currently conquering every moment, every day. It didn't take long for me to realize that my fitness and nutrition were extremely correlated to my mental health, which I really want to share with people. When you take care of your body, you're also taking care of your mind. I think this is extremely important. I want to share this every day. I've recently started as the store manager of a supplement store where I'm working to help others find solutions to realistically meet their needs and goals. I want you to know that the only thing that stands in between you and your goal is you. Nothing comes easily, and a lot of times it's just gonna suck. But all you can do is do your best to embrace the suck and move on, because each hard moment is just a speed bump on the way to your final destination.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 109, Lainey Selby.
weight has always been a problem for me. I remember back to 7th grade when they had to sew 2 skirts together so I could join the cheerleading squad because they didn't have a uniform big enough. My weight became a barrier. I was afraid to go anywhere. Would I fit? Would they have a chair that could hold me? I was on narcotics just to be able to walk. I was at rock bottom. It was time for help. At 360 pounds, I had gastric bypass surgery. And 3 months later, a blessing. I was pregnant. A dream that I had had for so many years finally happened. And I went on to have 3 beautiful, healthy sons. When I got pregnant with my 4th, everything changed. Benjamin Levi was born critically ill and whisked off to the nearby children's ICU. Battling a heart defect, that little boy fought so hard. I watched him crash 3 times in front of me. I watched machines keep him alive. I watched my 6-pound baby sit on the transplant list for a heart that would never come. Benjamin passed away in my arms. It was horrible. But the next morning I woke up and my 3 living children still needed breakfast. I still had to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep going. I went on to have 2 more beautiful, healthy daughters. But life wasn't all peaches and cream. I left my abusive marriage with those 5 kids and the clothes on my back. This is when I found the gym, the place that made me safe, sane, gave me an outlet to get all the anger, the rage, the grief out. I was just trying to work out all the anger and frustration, but my body started changing, evolving. I was stronger. I was able to do things I never imagined I'd be able to do. The gym saved me. It gave me my life. And I stand before you today, 40 years old, in the best shape of my entire life, showing these 5 kids that mommy can do anything if she puts her mind to it. I am a survivor.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 117, Holly Wagner.
I'm 365 days into my transformation, and my 47-year-old body is an example to the miraculous rebounds possible after illness and major injury. My life has been an uphill battle. Summer after high school, I was in a horrific accident. 3 hours to pry me out with the jaws of life. Brain trauma put me in a 3-day coma, multiple broken bones and smashed left leg. But I survived. I'm grateful God answered prayers. My life since has been full of pain, including lost memories from brain trauma and degenerative deterioration of my body, even lifetime infertility. The past 5 years have been a tough mental and physical battle. 13 major surgeries, including a knee replacement, low back and cervical fusion, broken foot, appendix and gallbladder removal, thyroid issues, PCOS, and a list of other struggles. July 2020, the scale was my enemy. My entire body was in constant pain. Chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia were ruining my life. I spent half of each day in bed. I decided on my birthday, October 5th, to take my life back. I decided enough was enough. Time to war for my health and life. I began my journey by taking these on November 1st. I'm defying the odds and the neurosurgeon who said stick to water activities. By January 2021, I was down 35 pounds. I joined a 6-week challenge and stepped into the gym. It seemed impossible. Yet I have lost over 90 pounds. It took practicing self-control, pushing my physical limits, and relying on God's power to sustain me. If I could tell my 20-year-old self one thing, I would say, remember, you're a warrior and can overcome what comes at you. I hope my journey inspires you to know it's possible to conquer age and mental or medical setbacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for 119, Amber Welsh.
Hi everyone, my name is Amber and here's a little glimpse into my weight loss journey. I really don't ever remember a time in my life that I wasn't overweight. I remember as early as middle school not being able to fit into school desks and suffering the embarrassment of spilling out of the sides. I was the girl that skipped the carnivals and roller coaster rides with my friends for the fear of having to be told to get off the ride because I wouldn't fit. I honestly didn't know any other life, and I thought that's just the way things were meant to be for me. In 2015, I began my dream of pursuing a nursing career. It wasn't long before the stress of nursing school got to me and my weight spiraled out of control. By the time I graduated 4 years later, I was 320 pounds. After years of learning how to nurse others back to health, I knew that it was my turn to take care of myself. I reluctantly took my first set of progress pictures and got to work that day. I reached out to everybody that I knew in the fitness community and spent hours on YouTube and Instagram researching and learning how to reach my goals. But when the pandemic hit a few months later, I thought it was over for me. When I found out that gyms were closing due to the pandemic, I was devastated and thought that it was going to derail all of my progress, but it ended up only fueling me more, and I lost my first 100 pounds within 10 months. With every day that passed, I pushed myself harder and harder and was able to do things that I never thought my body would ever be capable of doing. I found a passion for health and fitness that I never knew was in me, and it truly got me through some of the most trying times in my life and career. Today, as I stand before you on this stage, I'm now 126 pounds down and almost 2 years into my journey. I can truly say this is just the beginning for me, and I will never stop fighting to be the best version of myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 118, Amber Wheeland.
Alright, August 2020. This is where the journey begins. I decided in the year 2020 that I was going to try to get my life back on track. You see, because come August of 2020 of last year, I had gotten laid off, and like everybody else, I had lost family due to COVID, and it was just a very dark time for me. So I figured I would go to the gym and try to fix myself, and that's what I did. I started going to the gym, started working out, trying to eat healthy, and I never really addressed the big issue, which was making peace with my past. You know, I am a survivor of domestic violence and a sexual assault, so I ate to make myself feel safe. I felt that if I ate and I was overweight, that nobody would ever want to hurt me again, and I was just thinking the world was better off without me, and I carried this for over 4 years. And in one of my moments at the gym, walking the treadmill, I had just binged that night, and I'm already self-loathing, and I looked up at the mirror and I saw my reflection, and I broke down crying. And I asked myself, why do I hate myself as much as I do right now? Why don't I love myself? And I broke down crying, and I just started forgiving myself and showing myself grace in that moment. And that's when like this snap happened inside of me to where I didn't want to go to the gym to outdo any of the binge I just did. I wanted to go to the gym because it was a blessing that I got to wake up that morning, and now I get to work on myself and I get to take care of myself. It became a way for me to express myself, for me to deal with things, for me to work through some issues I was having. It became an outlet for me. It became a hobby. I wouldn't have any of this, and I wouldn't be able to share any of this had I not gotten back up in August. So I've lost close to 100 pounds. I'm married now. My family is in a better place, and I just had to keep moving and walking forward, and I wanted to share that with my transformation, that it wasn't all this appearance of losing 100 pounds and having all this muscle mass, but more importantly, what gym has done that for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the stage, 55, Amanda Carranza.
Hey y'all, my name is Lizette Hernandez and this is my fitness journey. Before starting this fitness journey, I weighed a little over 200 pounds, and it had been years since I actually put myself through a workout until I met my good friend slash trainer Joseph. Joseph would push me to my limits every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning at 5 a.m. before student teaching. During this time, my mind and body were tested on not to give up. When I started my prep for this show, I had to dig deep and ask myself why. Why do this? Why put myself through this? My why is because without that little push from my friend Joseph, I wouldn't be walking this stage in front of you today. I would still be that over 200-pound girl who had low self-esteem, no voice, very shy, and very insecure. But instead, I am showing you a powerful woman who found her strength, her voice, and especially her work. With the loving support from my family, friends, and my amazing FC Denton coworkers who pushed me through this prep, I wouldn't be here walking this stage. Amazingly, I pushed myself to the limit. I tested myself, I tested my mind, and I tested my body, and I proved to myself that I can do anything and push myself to the limit no matter what. And I just want to tell my past self that it's okay. With time will come. You will get to the body that you would love. But right now, we're getting there. We're working harder. But to my current self, I would love to tell you I am very proud of you, of how far you have come and what you have overcome. Every trial and tribulation, every mental breakdown, every cry, I am so proud of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for number 75, Lizette Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our top 20 that have been picked. We're going to leave it to the judges right now to make their selection and call out top 10. And then finally, one lucky lady will be crowned the Wellness Transformation Champion today.
not gonna change. I know that you like that. You know where my mind's at. Can't be tamed. I'm not gonna play, not gonna play. Oh no, I ain't like that. You know I'm a wildcat. Baby, break my heart. Give me all you got. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. Is it love or lust? I can't get enough. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. La 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 da 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 da
Unfortunately for the rest of y'all, I'm way better than the best of all. And even though they focus on just the flaws, it's still gonna annihilate the festivals. And we still gonna sit the Dom Perignon. And still gonna eat the filet mignon. And yeah, I've been known to cover up my eyes with the Arabian.
Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on chante. Alors on chante. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on danse.
Yeah. I'm too sexy for this girl. Too sexy for your girl. Too sexy for this world. Too sexy for this ice. Too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for this chain. Too sexy for your game. Too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap. Too sexy for that cap. Too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy. And she popped a Tesla, now she gonna let you. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, think we got too sexy for that metro housing. Way too sexy. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. 60 pieces. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Hey, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I like it crowded. Oh, you like the boy? Well, tell me what you like about him. You a turned a little thotty, ain't no wife about it. I'm a friends and send her back to metro housing.
Yeah. I'm too sexy for this girl. Too sexy for your girl. Too sexy for this world. Too sexy for this ice. Too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for this chain. Too sexy for your game. Too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap. Too sexy for that cap. Too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I pop out, get ghosts on them. Don't know where I went. Pray for all my dogs, all my behind the fence. Dripping in it, I spilling in a new designer gear by Coaster. Pay attention to the detail, going two-tone on choker. Young always ready to murk, some call them some smokers. Young have emotion, you don't make sure the car gets hit a 360, windmill when I left the scene. That's that action, her best work on her knees. Too sexy for this cash, too sexy for this serve, too sexy for these pills, I'm too sexy for this.
Uptown boys, nothing live. Get the bag, then I wiggle like a wilder. Oh, the little things stop, big things. My little chain costs more than your big chain. Let me get it back. 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 Don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. Diamonds disco flashing, drip toe tagger, mink coat dragger, block boy trapping, hot boy in action, don't need caption, rocks dame dashing, neck break dancing, blue miss hookah, game super, she don't bust it open, call back the Uber, I'm a dog, I'm a beast, got her own, never lease, out, lead the freaks, smocking donuts to the streets, them summer straight, can't last, frontin' throwing bricks out her, ones and hundreds, talking drip game, poppin' in a wrist game, rockin', trap money, stop all the driving. Okay, now ladies, if you know you bad, don't need no man, got your own bands, put up your hand. You a top knot, let me holler. Bend it over, touch your toe, whip it out, show them you bang roll. Slang it out, you're the bro. Poke it out, down, shout. Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go glam. I like keep on bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stamp somewhere down the lane. I like keep on bum down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go glam. I like keep on bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stamp somewhere down the lane. I like keep on bum down. Please, I'm gonna come in and they blow down my door. Rain it come part through my window, so they put me in the back the car at the station. From that point on, I reach my destination. When the destination reaching out the east detention, with a look down my pants, look up my pants, I'm so informer. You know, say that I'm a stormy, I go glam. I like keep on bum down.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Jon made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist body yaddy 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 body yaddy 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 body yaddy 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 body yaddy 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 body 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 yaddy Katy Perry.
Como te amas, baby? A little Miss Girl got me feeling spicy. I know that we don't speak the same language, but I'm gonna let my body talk for me. Hola, me llamo Katy. Little Miss Girl got me feeling nice. I know that we don't speak the same language, so I'm gonna let my body talk for me.
Calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, ponteame lo que sea. I like your boom boom girl.
Yeah, I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you, I'm only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one, and that day is the only two, man. How many times have I shown and proved, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to put the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they wanna know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving you, 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 kinda like giving you.
go? Where the love go? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Bossy, bossy, Godfather, man a OG, man a half humble, man a bossy. Fling a rag a rhythm like it's all free. Bossy, house on the coast G. My money so long it doesn't know me. It's looking at my kids like I'm bossy. Bang, 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 hey.
Icy. We got London on the track.
Wish you never play me, had no time for that. Damn, damn it, you my lady, got no time for that. How could you moving like you crazy? I ain't call you back. Damn, leave me alone. Running out the bus down, leave me alone. Gonna what? Leave me alone. Running out the bus down. Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little lady, drive me crazy. I was fine with that. Damn, how you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, smoking crazy while I'm off the tag. Damn, flexing, oh we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Damn, question or check your message. Knew that I covered the beef from the start. Or she was texting. Damn, demon she called. Yeah, leaving them gone. Yeah, fiending she on. Yeah, dreaming we on. Yeah, dropping some cool, dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot love her no. Click man, she playing her part. Yeah, damn. Ay, life is a. Knew I like from the start. Ay, asking myself, I walk up from that bitch and she leave all that shit in the dark. Like, damn, leave me alone. Running out the bus down. Leave me alone. Gonna what? Leave me alone. be sipping purple till I'm lazy like a throwback. I eat shit high, you ain't know that. Hit my bop like I'm Lil Kodak. On the block where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you, I'm like who that? I can't sweat you, I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth, I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I wanted you, but I kept with you, cause you different, you kept on your part. No, down, hey, tell you the truth, I wanted you from the start. Hey, I cannot fuck no bitch, I can't love no bitch, that's not playing a part. Like, damn, leave me alone. Drunk. Running out the bus down. Hey, leave me alone. Drunk. You done a what? Yeah, leave me alone. Drunk. Running out the bus down. Hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
Found cigarettes in your Fendi coat, even though you don't even smoke. Always changing your access codes. Yeah, I can tell you no one knew. Yeah, you've been acting so conspicuous. You flip it on me, say I did too much. You moving different.
All right, folks, thank you for your patience. A very, very, very close call. The judges had a tough time. In numerical order, I want to call out the following ladies. Please come out on stage. Number 54, Erica Camacho. Number 55, Amanda Carranza. Number 68, Paige Gandar Valderez. Number 80, Sarah Johnson. Number 82, Sydney Langto. Number 88, Lauren McLeod. Number 95, Shelly Oyoung. Number 108, Tori Scott. Number 109, Lainey Shelby. And number 117, Holly Wagner. Once again, let me call them out. 54, 55, 68, 80, 82, 95, 108, 109, and 117. One more time. 54. Can you raise your hands as I call your number? 54, 55, 68, Paige, 80, Sarah, 82, Sydney, 88, Lauren, 95, Melanie, 108, Tori, 109, Lainey, and my last competitor, 117, Holly. I said 108. 108, Tori, where are you? Come on, Tori. Tori. Hang tight, ladies. Hang tight.
I know you waiting on me, baby, can you hold on? Just make sure when I get there you ain't got clothes on. Cause you gon' ride that to a slow song. You got me and I got you, now what can go wrong? And you keep telling all your friends about me. And now they wanna get it in on the balcony. We going all night, girl, I'm talking so long. I got that wake up for you, baby, make sure everybody.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me swap with 107. Mandy Scott on stage, please. Mandy, please join us on stage.